Wish we weren't having to stand here together. It's been more than a week since that horrific night, but it feels as if it just happened hours ago. It doesn't seem possible. In the blink of an eye, we lost 67 brave souls. Each morning I wake up hoping it was all just a nightmare, that somehow it wasn't real, but we all know it was, and it is. The psalmist writes in the 34th chapter, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." The Lord's close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. It's times like these, when grief is overwhelming, that we hold on to the promise of Scripture and the faith passed down from generation to generation, a faith that's carried Kansans through hardship and loss. We remember in 1955, a tornado leveled the little city of Udall, and 75 Kansans lost their lives. Another horrific plane crash in 1970, carrying the Wichita State University football team, and 31 souls were lost. The tornadoes, the storms, the floods, the wildfires, all these disasters have taken too many lives and left so many hearts shattered. And yet, through it all, one thing has remained: our faith and the love and support of our families and our communities. That's what's carried us before, and that's what will carry us now. But I do feel the hurt. We all feel that hurt. It's a pain that feels like a gut punch, an ache that disappears when we distract ourselves, only return without warning. But I fear for the loved ones left behind, because I know this pain never truly goes away. And I know, like my colleagues have said, there's truly no words that can capture the depth of our sorrow that we all feel right now. And we can't begin to imagine the grief of these family members. But yet we want you each to know you don't stand alone, that we're with you. We stand beside you. We're mourning with you. Our communities are wrapping their arms around you in prayer and support. And just to speak to the family specifically, we too are brokenhearted just like you, and that we're also crushed in spirit. But yet there's hope, and we want you to know this, that even in this tragedy, God has not deserted us. He walks with us through these darkest of valleys, and He weeps with those who weep. We're praying for your strength. We're praying for God's comfort and peace to cover you all as we mourn together. And again, like my senior senator expressed, I want to express my deepest gratitude for all the emergency responders, and especially the divers who I really believe risked their own lives by jumping into a dark, fast, cold river in search of survivors. Thank you so much for doing that and for doing your job so well. Your courage will not be forgotten. I'll close with this, and I said this the night of the tragedy. When one life is lost, it is a tragedy. When many are lost at once, it's an unbearable sorrow. It's a heartbreak beyond measure. Again, to the families, we're with you, and so is our Father in heaven.